That's the switch.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
here
we go.
Baby. Boom. Yeah. Just like the Chex Man. All right. That's a callback.
We gotta. If I ever get a stronger computer, we need to play that on the show.
Which I did rewatch like footage of that game
To confirm that it was not a fever dream.
Right. No, it is real. And it's according to the reviewer, that random reviewer on YouTube, it holds up.
Yeah, it's a Doom mod. Doom's a good game. And you're dead. I would just like to take a moment to say, people out there, eat Magic Spoon cereal. It's delicious. This video is not brought to you by Magic Spoon, but eat it. It's good, if a little overpriced.
Hashtag not sponsored.
Beep, 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 beep.
All right, you take the gauntlet.
Hey, welcome back to, I just got my ass handed to me at Doom 2, so I had to, off-camera, play all the way back from the beginning because I didn't save, so I could get back to this point, so I could probably die again.
All right.
Featuring me, Tay Diggs, and my co-hosts.
O.J. Simpson.
Hell yeah.
Hello, Twitter world. God, have you guys seen O.J. Simpson's Twitter? It's wild.
Is it?
It's nuts. It's amazing. I mean, it's awful, but it's so good.
Is it just him basically teasing the fact that he killed that lady?
At times, absolutely. Uh-huh. And he doesn't even, I don't know about I don't see his tweets, but he puts like videos up, like a little, he'll just record himself like doing a quick little vlog. And he starts everyone with, "Hello, Twitter world." And it's unsettling as hell. It's so awful. And at times he's talking about, fantasy football, and it just kind of checks out. He's, still liking that. He's on the golf course quite often for some of his videos.
Yeah, it's where you bury bodies.
Right.
If you're rich.
Sometimes he'll have his what seems like his buddy hold the camera because he's just like sitting in his golf cart. And he's commented on politics. He has some pretty spicy takes about, the debates and stuff.
What is he, like a Tulsi Gabbard fan or something?
No, he doesn't even, not like a... He'll play that sort of like vague-ish, like, hey, we should all just, be smart and vote, do your own research and don't let these commentators tell you what to think. And, if that argument had not come from O.J. Simpson, I'd be like, yeah, man, cool. But it came from O.J. Simpson. So I'm like, no, what? Shut up. Don't say any words ever, please. Yeah. And at times he is talking about like, any football sort of crime allegations, and then those are the ones where it's like, oh, he's low key like flexing on the fact that he got away with murder.
Right.
Those do come up. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to like treat it as like, oh no, it's just him knowing that what he did saying his stuff. No, at times where it's like, oh no, he's alluding to stuff. I don't like it.
But it's
or not even alluding, but just like talking about crime. And him knowing who he is. Right. Even him, you can see it in his eyes. He's like, I low-key, it doesn't. You go look at it. Don't follow him. Don't give him the number of support.
Yeah, don't follow him on Twitter. He might kill you.
Don't like or retweet any of it. Don't give him, the credit. But get on O.J. Simpson's Twitter and have yourself a time. If you dare. If you dare.
I do not. Mostly because I don't use Twitter. Oh yeah, incidentally, if you're listening to this, follow Raspberry Pi on Twitter.
It's me just retweeting. Oh, we have passed the 1 minute mark. It's me retweeting bullshit.
Hey, swear it. It's okay. I think
We're beating the algorithm.
I think I already swore anyway. But you can bleep it out, and I think it...
Are you gonna?
I'll put a funny sound over it. I have actually debated putting funny sounds over all the swear words, just knowing that, again, the kids that I teach...
The Roblox oof is a classic.
They know... I'm going to quick save.
Yeah,
Here's the fun fact about playing Doom on this difficulty. You have to quick save a lot, or I have to because I suck and this game is hard.
Yeah.
And you'll probably see why in a few minutes.
Oh my gosh, this weapons cache.
Yeah, but I have to be more aware of swearing because I shit
Children watch this.
Specifically, children that I see on a weekly basis. So one of my kids came up to... Someone was asking me earlier today, what's your birthday? Is it this day? And somebody knew because they actually went to our website and found it, which on the one hand, that's very sweet. Thank you for going to our website. On the other hand, that's very weird.
Way to call out a child just now.
Like a tween. Come on. It's not quite the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not naming names for the safety of the children, as if anybody cares. But yeah, I have to be a little more... And of course, they asked me point blank, they're like, why do you cuss on your videos? It's like, because you're not supposed to be watching them. But of course...
They're going to watch this one and be like, ah! And they're going to just shriek in their bedrooms.
Yeah, I'm just going to go off and swear like this, and I'm going to bleep it out in post. Y'all ready?
And you'll have to completely blur this one. Cockin'
Whoa. Whoa.
Actually, that's not a swear word, but just for comedic effect.
Those are halfway words.
Completely censor it so no one knows what I said.
Oh, yeah, word. Like, okay, here's something really dirty, kids. Don't repeat this at home. Kids were saying this to me just recently, and they're going, you could have lived through the 70s. I was going, yeah, but I might not have, because I probably would have been drafted for the Vietnam. And I refer to it as the Vietnam, as though, one, I was even alive when it was happening,
Sure.
which I wasn't.
No.
And two, as though I had an emotional stake in it, which I didn't.
We don't.
They said, well, what? Well, and I wouldn't want to live through the 80s, because I'm not a big fan of Reaganomics. Of course, they don't know what that is. Look it up, kids. It wasn't good. Generally speaking. And I told him I lived through the 90s, because I sort of did. But I wouldn't recommend the early 2000s. I don't know why.
It's a weird time.
It was a really odd time. I think things just got really conservative, too, especially after 9/11.
We started liking our, we were like, yeah, we like being America again. Maybe.
But it's sort of in a superficial way in the early 2000s. It was almost like post 9/11, which was horrible. Don't get me wrong. Like, I lived in New Jersey at the time. I remember being in school when they made that announcement over the intercom, and it was completely bizarre and chilling. But I feel like a lot of it was people going, well, we should be united like we were on September 12th. It's like, you mean we were united because our country was in a tailspin and we were all terrified? Like, I don't know. At a certain point, that just feels like forced patriotism.
Oh, yeah, just how it kind of shifted, how that event and the fallout of it shifted our whole dynamic of, not even just... I like looking at all that stuff from like a pop culture perspective, and just how everything shifted after that is wild.
Oh, yeah. Also in Janet Jackson Nipplegate. That actually changed the culture.
Ah.
Because if you look at... That was what, like 2002?
4.
Was it 04?
I think that was 4.
Really?
I want to say that was 04.
Someone get it in the comments and correct us.
Get in the comments.
I'm sure we're both wrong. But I feel like things got oddly conservative after that happened. Like, you look at music videos from the late 90s, and you get, like, G-Funk and Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and, like, Linkin Park and all this crazy shit going on. And then I remember there was a video for a song that P. Diddy put out called, he was P. Diddy then, he is back to being Puff Daddy. Now, called Shake Your Tail Feather, which I distinctly remember because for the one summer that I actually bothered to watch, like VH1 or MTV or whatever the hell was on back when they still played music videos, the music video was them, these grown men, P. Diddy included, riding around on Razor scooters and singing this song like it was super gangsta. It's like,
gnarly.
What? Like 2 years
ago,
ago,
we're not allowed to have ass shaking anymore.
Yeah, 2 years ago, Tupac was like singing well, not 2 years ago, but like, man, 2 years ago we had like hardcore rap albums, and Ice Cube and NWA and all this stuff, and now it's just like really very tame and kind of lame. That's in the way that people think the 80s had not aged well into the 90s and the 2000s. I feel like the early 2000s largely don't age well.
No, they don't.
Feel free to @ me in the comments. I'm sure everybody disagrees. But
let's start a flame war. Awesome. We probably already have with our spicy political takes.
Oh,
We've
yeah,
already just
that's
upset so many people.
Someone-
Assuming so many people watch these.
someone has probably just called us a cuck,
Good.
which is hilarious. Cuck is such a funny word,
It's
too.
so fun.
Um,
Of all the insults or things that have become insults, that one is one of my favorites.
well, just because it was used by the alt-right, they thought it was menacing, and like, that'll show those soy boys. It's like, you need better writers.
First of all, Soy Boy's also a great one.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It doesn't hurt, and it makes you, the person saying it.
You sound foolish.
Yeah, you sound like an idiot. You actually sound like a child.
I'm just enthralled. I was like, okay, what's next? What are we looking for?
It's actually the end of the level. I'm just running back to grab some health.
Okay.
And I think
Yeet.
did I go over there? I did not.
Oh, yeah, because something's
Shooting
getting
at
you.
Me. That's the thing with Doom. You can play it. I think I said this on our last playthrough. There are people who like speed run this game. I am definitely not one of them.
But you can get away with not killing everyone every level.
Oh yeah, you can just zip through, and I think the par time for the first level in this game is like 2 minutes flat.
Ooh.
Which I could not do that in my wildest dreams. Oh, that's right. That's what it is. So if I go up here, there are more guys, but there's also bonus stuff.
Oh?
Yep. Also, I'm strongly considering changing the lighting and contrast in post on these videos, because...
Probably can't see any of this.
Yeah, I realized
that.
Doom is just a very dark game, and I don't mean that in the sense that, like, the content is
Well, yeah,
edgy.
and you say that right as you're coming off this weird spirit face thing that is going to give me nightmares.
But it's also going to give me extra health. Check this out. This game used to freak me out.
Just like, look at that. Before you... Oh, God.
Kill
Help
me!
me.
Kill
Heck, I
me!
didn't ask to be
Eat
born.
magic spoon cereal.
Oh, snap.
Whoa, advertising in Doom?
A whole 100% of health, and you've already are blowing it.
No.
Oh, that's acid water.
Yeah, it's
Got
like
it.
toxic waste.
Yeah, cool.
On the plus side, made it out, even though I didn't kill whoever was just trying to kill me.
Sure, but you saved Magic Face Man by putting him out of his misery.
Magic spoon man.
Yeah.
Who also has a magic face
Yeah.
with
Or
which
the magic spherical dude. The Spherical Dude's also the name of my acapella group.
That's a good acapella group.
No,
man.
actually, no. I was having this conversation with a friend the other day. If I do horror-themed acapella things and/or horror-themed video game themes, it's gonna be Resident Evil.
Oh, that's so good.
Dibs on that as an acapella group for that specific theme of music.
Resident
Evil.
Wow.
Boom.
That's almost better than Geekapella.
Boom.
And Geekapella is a pretty good acapella group name.
And
they're
a good acapella group.
And they're, yeah, I was
Full
going to say,
stop.
they are dope. And we are friends with them. And incidentally, if you're watching this, I think they just put out a new video, and it is pretty great. So go hop over to Geekapella and watch their thing. They're not paying us to say this. We just like them.
Hashtag, not an ad.
Not an ad. Hashtag Magic Spoon. More Magic Spoon related content next time on Raspberry Plays.
Like, comment, and subscribe. In the comments, tell us your favorite spoon that you use for breakfast cereals, and subscribe for more cereal-related content.
Because that's what we are.
That's what this is.
Bye.